Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about biorepositories and data collection and what they mean. So usually what it means is that patients will give specific things to the doctors that they use to study the disease that they have. These could be stool samples, blood samples, urine, anything like that. And you might want to ask is where and what happened to these types of samples. Now, I'm going to talk about how it works in NMO, as that's the one that I'm familiar with. And again, I'm sorry, this camera, it's just not working for me tonight. All right, so basically, as NMO patients, we come together and donate our medical information, which includes data and biological samples. In our case, it's blood that is then put into a repository, which is basically a space filled with our samples and data that researchers can request to use if they're studying NMO for whatever reason. Doctors who are studying the disease are using these samples to uncover new insights into NMO every day. So if you are an NMO patient listening to me, I know I go and I donate my blood at the various 8 places. There's a couple places across the United States, and usually at patient day you're able to give 2. So I usually try to give 2 samples a year. And basically the researchers are able to take that sample and analyze the data. And they're able to uncover new information about NMO. Actually, that is how we found different things such as the test for anti-MOG, which is very similar to NMO. It's probably an umbrella of NMO. And we have the aquaporin 4 test, which you need the blood to do. So all of that can be used. And it's really easy to donate. All you have to do is go on their site. If you go on the www.guthiejacksonfoundation.org, you can learn about their biorepository for neuromyelitis optica, which is run by a clinical research coordinator who can provide you with more information about it. Now, I would like to talk a little bit about what my experience has been so far with the biorepository. I have always given my samples, as I said, to the researchers, and they seem to be very interested right now in getting blood and samples when you are having an active attack. So if you are having an active attack that is verified by a MRI, you have a great chance to give some very valuable data to the researchers, because then they'd be able to pinpoint maybe some type of way for us to know when an attack is going to occur beforehand, so that they can treat fast and have minimal cause for concern, because there wouldn't be as much damage. That's the idea. So all of this research is available to anybody that is out there that is studying NMO, as long as they ask for it, which is amazing. They keep it at a storage facility. I watched a video not long ago about it, about how it works, and it's amazing that our blood will one day provide a cure. And I'm very excited about that and hopeful that I'll be able to see it within my day. I hope I explained a little bit about biorepositories and how they work, especially in the field of NMO. And if you have any further questions, like I said in the other videos, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm available anytime, and I can walk you through anything that you need to go through. I was a little baffled when I first learned about all of this, so it's interesting. And not all diseases have foundations like ours, with a consortium of doctors under the Guthrie-Jackson Charitable Foundation that are working diligently to find a cure. And they know that that cure can be found in our blood. So I'm very excited that even though I'm not the scientist on board, but a large part of me is responsible for finding a cure for my disease. And that is a big part of being excited or being thankful for everybody that donates. Even people that don't have NMO but have a family member that does, they encourage you to donate too, because you can be a controlled subject, someone that's healthy but related to the other patient. So it's interesting, and I'd love to talk to you over and over about this, but I figure you're probably getting bored of me by now. So I will leave it at that. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I'll do what I can to accommodate those questions. Have a good night.